Hey guys, it's Ames here at Fit and Fierce. Hope you're doing fantastic. I wanted to pop on here today to talk about food and weight loss, and that there are no wrong foods to eat when it comes to losing weight. Yes, that is true. And the reason being is that the diet culture has taught women to believe that being a perfect eater is the only way to lose the weight. And that is so not true. I've been training clients and helping women with weight loss for 25 years now, and all my clients have been able to eat all the foods that they want. And the problem with, trying to eat a perfect eater is that it's no fun. You know, it's just no fun, and it only makes women feel like complete failures, right? Can you relate to that? If you can, type in, yes, I relate to this video. The constant feelings of guilt and shame around food, right? And a lot of my clients now are over 50, and I have to say that they may not be consciously dieting. However, they still subscribe to a lot of food rules. And here's the thing is you can actually eat all the foods that you want, that you love and enjoy, and still lose weight. That means your cakes and cookies and ice creams and glasses of wine and so on and so on. You can have those things. There's nothing wrong with eating those foods. And here's the thing is the food is one of the biggest pleasures in life. We won't say what number 2 is, but I think you can guess, right? But eating is one of the biggest pleasures in life. And you start cutting out stuff that you love and enjoy, guess what? You're not going to be having a whole lot of fun. And the key to losing weight and having all your favorite foods, it's about balance. It's like having a scale. It's like, okay, I'll give you an example. So we all know what it feels like to eat fast food, 3 square meals a day for 7 days a week. I know most of us aren't doing that, but just as an example, we already know that that's going to feel gross. You're going to feel heavy. You're going to feel lethargic. You're probably going to feel low in energy, and you feel like you can't move, and and all these other things that you're going to be feeling from eating 3 square meals of fast food every single day. And that we also know that that's not going to help you with your weight loss either. And on the other side of the coin, we also know that starving yourself, cutting out calories, cutting out food groups, lots of food rules isn't gonna be satisfying or fulfilling either. So it's literally about creating that balance between the two. We know what it feels like when we have too much, and we also know what it feels like when we don't have enough. So it's that fine balance. And that's how you lose weight without cutting out food groups and cutting out calories, right? So it's being on that teeter-totter, and everyone. So there's no right or wrong answer here, because every woman is going to be different. Everybody reacts to food differently. Everybody goes to bed at different times. Everybody has a different metabolism. Everybody's just different. And you just have to figure out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. And how do you do that? It's by tuning into your body. And you might have heard me say this before, is that, so many women who are unhappy with their weight, they typically, I would say almost 100% of the time, they tune out. They don't want to see their body. They don't want to feel their body. You ask them, how do they feel? They have no idea. They're just ignoring their bodies and how they want to feel, because they're not happy. And the thing is if you're trying to lose weight, you have to pay attention. You have to tune in. That's the only way. Okay. And so here's an example of how you want to eat. And young kids do this. And I want to say, for example, let's say 2-3-year-olds. Okay. You put food in front of them. They pretty much eat when they're hungry, and they stop when they're full. We still have this ability in us, even at the age that we're at. It doesn't go away. But what's happened is that all this diet culture talk that's taught us to not trust ourselves, to know, to trust ourselves in believing that we know our bodies best. And that is it, is that you actually know your body best. Nobody else will, because you live in that body. Just like when you live in your house, you know all the idiosyncrasies. Am I saying that? Idiosyncrasies about your house. You know that, when you walk on the floor on a certain part, like I have in the kitchen, it kind of squeaks, right? So you know your house, just like we know our body, just like it's the house that we live in currently. So it's about tuning in. And if you're having challenges with that, it does take time depending on how long you've been tuned out for. If you've been following diet culture for years and decades, it's going to take time to start tuning in to know what certain foods, how it makes us feel in our body. It's like, okay, that made me feel like, for example, earlier, gave you the example of 3 square meals of fast food. We all know that that's going to make us feel crummy and probably isn't going to do anything for our weight loss. It's probably going to make us gain weight. Okay, so now we know we can't eat 3 fast food meals a day. However, I could start with having fast food meals twice a week or even 3 times a week and work your way down and still feeling satisfied and at the same time promoting weight loss. So it's about that fine balance. And that's how you lose weight while eating all your favorite. My computer's turning off. That's how you lose weight while you still get to eat all your favorite foods. So this is exactly the same tool that I use for all my training clients, for the last 25 years. So if you have any questions about this, feel free to post down here below and let me know what your journey is like. And I'm more than happy to answer your questions and give you the support that you need. All right. See you next time.